Alright, what's going on YouTube? This is Jake here from Updated Apple, and I got a request from Delta, some numbers that I can't remember at the moment, but he was wondering how you would set up a Hamachi server for Minecraft while using plugins. And I decided, well, it's pretty nice. I'm stuttering. I don't want to do that. It's kind of, well, it's difficult, first of all. It's kind of confusing. And I don't know, it's just be a nice tutorial to have on my channel, so I decided, oh, what the heck, I'll do it for him. That, and it's my first request ever for a video, so kind of jumped at the chance. But this is for you, Delta. Anyway, you're going to need CraftBukkit and LogMeIn Hamachi unmanaged version. So the link in the description, there's going to be a there's going to be a page, and it's going to say managed or unmanaged. Download it for your operating system, unmanaged version. So in order to get CraftBukkit, you're going to want to go down under recommended builds and download the very first one up here, the one on top, 125-R 4.0. And then you want to go to Get CraftBukkit over on the main page and go down to your operating system. And this is on Mac OS X. If you're on Windows, scroll up to the Windows section over here. But I'm on Mac, so I'm just going to go down here. Excuse me. So, you're going to want to open Text Edit, wherever that is. Text Edit. And then change the format, make plain text, highlight this, right-click, copy, right-click, paste, and then file, save as start_server, server dot command, and save that to your desktop. But before we continue on with this, what we're going to want to do is create a new folder really quickly and just name it Hamachi server. Hamachi server. Okay. So, just drag CraftBukkit into there and drag your start.command into there. And this is so we have a nice place and all of the files aren't just strewn about the desktop. So, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want this to have permission. Ooh, darn that. I'm not using the right thing. I don't have the standard Apple keyboard, so I can't use any of the keyboard commands, which kind of sucks. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to rename this, as it says right here, to just craftbukkit.jar. I don't even know if I spelled that right. Yeah, I did. So, rename that to craftbukkit.jar just by deleting all of those. You don't have to do what I did, and I messed up, but it doesn't really matter. So, now, after you've created your start.command text file, you're going to want to go into Terminal, open up Terminal real quickly, and then type in chmod, no space. Well, now there's a space, A plus X, and then space, and then take this server.command file and drag it right there, and now you hit enter. And I think that should do it for giving that permission to run that. Aha! It worked. So basically what that did is if you were to just double click it, it would say does not have permission to modify the following blah 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 blah. But that just basically gives it permission. So when you want to start your server, you just double click start server.command and it'll run the server. But you might think, oh, I'm done, but you're not. No. After this is done with its thing, you're going to want to just stop the server, just type stop. If you close the window, it will break your server and you're going to have to do this all over again. Wait till it says process completed and then you can close it. so we don't really need that anymore. So what you're going to want to do is open up your LogMe and Hamachi, unzip it, unpackage it, whatever you want to call it, and then install it, which I have yet to do, actually. So I'm probably just going to cut this out. Alright, cut. And it's done. That took all of 2 minutes. I really didn't need to cut anything, but oh well. Well, actually, it didn't even take 2 minutes, it took like 2 seconds, but okay, you get this little note that says, please click the power button to get started. So, do as it says, click the power button. So this I couldn't even read that. We don't need that. So it's just gonna do its thing, synchronization, ready. So you are not a member in the Hamachi network, so let's just create a network. So you're gonna have to do this, network ID, use to locate and join your network. This is, you know, it's just your name of the server, so let's just name server. My god, I can't type. Okay, server. Password. I don't know if it needs a password. Let's check. Oh, nope, you need a password. So let's just name it 123. Has been taken. Oh, I didn't know it did that. Server underscore test. You could probably have spaces. Name has been taken. Holy Jesus. Okay, that can't be taken. Create. Alright. So double click to turn on and off. So that's done. Now, go back into the Hamachi server, or your folder, whatever you named it. Right click on start.command. Open with, no, not start.command, what am I saying? Server properties, this is new. Server.properties, you're going to have to right click, open with whatever you use, text edit, any other kind of text editing program. And what you're going to want to do is here, right click this, copy. What's the difference between the IP? Okay, whatever. Let's try the v4. Paste. Yeah, that was right. I wonder what happens if I copy that. Okay, so you want to copy the IPv4. The IPv4. Right-click, copy IPv4 address, because that'll give you the first set of numbers. That's kind of what you want underneath your server IP over here. And there's a whole thing that I'm just going to go over here real quickly. So you can allow the nether level name. You can change your level name to whatever you really want. And what that'll do is see it says world underscore nether world underscore the end. That's like, you know, it's the name of your world. You don't have to name it world, but it really doesn't affect anything. Server port, keep it as it is. Level seed, you can add a seed, just like you would if you were entering a seed in regular Minecraft. Your PvP on, difficulty 0 is peaceful, 1 easy, 2 normal, voice crack, and 3 is hard. And then PvP on and off, offline mode. This is if you're using a cracked launcher. You can type in false, so people don't need a real account to log in. They can just use a cracked launcher and log into your server. But if you want to have those people to be on, like, a real, if you don't want your server to be a cracked server, then you just change it to true. I'm going to leave it at false for this, but you can go through this as you like. It's pretty self-explanatory, except for enable quarry. No idea what that means. So now we go. Oh yeah, there's a whitelist and there's an OP. There's also, I thought there was a blacklist, but apparently not. There's a whitelist which you can type in your name, so only those people can join. For ops, you're gonna have to want to type your name in. Yeah, your Minecraft username in, so you're an op, or else you're gonna have to do that after you start the server. It's gonna take up time. Just do it, save your time. But oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to download a plugin. I will be right back. Okay, I'm just gonna pop back in here. This is the page for Bukkit compatible plugins, so I'm gonna have this link in the description as well. So Anyway, time to cut back out. Alright, I'm back. And I have downloaded the Essentials plugin for CraftBukkit. So let's just open this up. Perfect. So, what you're going to want to do is go into your plugins folder, take all of these jar files, make sure they're jar files, they won't work otherwise, and just drag them in. So we don't need any of that anymore. Okie dokie. So, now that this is, make sure this is actually running, or else it won't, won't work. Make sure that it says server with a green light. Keep LogMe and Hamachi running, and then start your server, and it should work. Oh, see, server is running in offline insecure mode. That's what it will tell you if you turned offline to false, but it won't say that if you're running a legit server, like full Minecraft premium accounts, that kind of thing. And it says the server will make no attempt to authenticate usernames. Be aware. This game makes it possible to play without internet access. It also opens the ability for hackers to connect with any username they choose. And it tells you how to change it. Change online mode to I've been saying offline, haven't I? Oh well. And then it tells you that all of the all of the plugins are successfully running, and it says done. Type helper ? Alright, that's about it. If you want to keep watching, you can. I'm just going to start up the server. But you don't have to keep watching. So I'm just going to cut out, and yeah, I'll come back when I've got the server. Okay, so I started Minecraft 2 seconds in, and I'm already screwing up my sentences. Fantastic. Alright, so I started Minecraft, but see, we've got these. These aren't Hamachi, so they kind of suck. But yeah. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to unminimize this for really quickly, so you can actually see the IP address that you need to type in. So I'm just gonna hit direct connect, but actually, you know what? Add server, and then type in the IP 5.134.79.234, and then you hit done, and it should reach it perfect. One thing I forgot to say is you can limit the number of people that you can join. I suggest keeping a low number if you're not using a very good computer. I'm not using too fantastic of a computer. For example, I have 2 gigs of RAM on this thing. Not fantastic, but whatever. Yeah, I probably should have lowered that, but oh well. Ah, there it goes. Where's the land? Oh, yay. So with the Essentials plugin, I get stone tools and weaponry and such. But, holy Jesus. Anyway, this is lagging like no other, so I'm just not gonna move. So, hope you enjoyed this. I will be taking requests if anybody else has any. I think animals are falling out of the sky, but I can hear their legs breaking. So, see you guys later. And one thing I forgot to mention is that if you are running a Hamachi server, you will be unable to join anybody else's server. No. Other people will be unable to join your server unless they have Hamachi with your IP address in it. If that made any sense at all. Goodbye.